Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello and welcome out to Adrian, Michigan, Arrington Ice Arena, the site for this quarterfinal matchup of the Harris Cup playoffs. The Northern Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs begin right now. It's the top seed Adrian College Bulldogs against the 8th seeded Lake Forest College Foresters. Welcome up into the broadcast booth. I am Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner by my side on the Adrian College Sports Network. We have a good one in store today between these Bulldogs and these Foresters, a matchup of importance, obviously, postseason. These two teams matched up here a few weeks ago. It was lopsided toward the Bulldogs. The Foresters have upset on their mind today.
Yeah, this is the kind of matchup the Harris Cup was built for. Top seed versus last seed, but in this format, it doesn't care about your resume. They just care about survival. You start fresh with the playoffs, and you got to win to stay in. Here we go.
Patrick Saney in on the draw for Adrian College, and he wins it back to his defenseman, David Clark, the sophomore from Tecumseh. And we are underway from the AIA. Clark with speed going right to left. Over the left side, shovels a backhander just across the crease to the far side. Boards we go. Adrian College in white tonight. Lake Forest in black, their road uniforms. Play continues in the Forester zone, and Amsball out in front. Troon shoots low and just went wide. Amsball leads the country in assist in Division III. Does number 34. Foresters to the blue line and out. Ben Loretto retreating. Lake Forest wants to make a change. They are coached by Sean O'Malley in his 5th season. Near side boards we go off the stick of Theo Troon, bounding around. It's taken by 14, Logan Kittleson. He'll fire it into the Bulldog end and finish up a line change. Clark out there for an extended shift, reverses course, and up the ice go the black and gold. Nice step through at center by Frank Tefelsky, but it flew off his stick, and back he goes. Ryan Piros in net for Adrian College, plays it to Julian Jacob. Jacob bounding off the wall. Tefelsky up the middle to his captain, Jake Swade, who swipes at it from his knees into the Forester end. Back and forth at neutral ice. A minute gone by in this one. A shot right on Piros, and Ryan will cover. And we'll get a whistle with 18:44 left in the period.
Boy, a long shot from the point there. Piros saw it all the way. Right off of the opening draw, you see Lake Forest was just caught right on the defensive end. You had 4 guys back, completely off guard, almost like they were on the power kill already.
Offensive zone draw for the Foresters. Jack Scheuer in to take it. Schauer up against Swade. Advantage Schauer back to the blue line for the Foresters. That shot deflected just wide. Scooped up by the Adrian College captain, the senior from Macomb, Michigan. Near side boards, Tefelsky off the penalty box doors. He goes, and he's going to go off for a quick line change as the young Jack O'Hannison shadows the Foresters defenders. Up the ice they go, and it is going to be an icing as Nat Bannister gets back there first. Foresters cannot change. The Bulldogs will take some advantage of that opportunity.
Almost 2 minutes into this one. We're going to see how big a play physicality is going to play in this contest. We've seen the last game out, a lot of penalties that happened late in the third period, a lot of those 10-minute misconducts, so we got some bad blood between the two teams already.
Face-off fought for in the dot. No clear control yet as it's now shoveled up the boards by the Foresters, but not out. Kept in there by Will Bowman. Now Lucas Deeb down there working for the Bulldogs along with Brad Summers. Summers has a far side hash marks. Bowman wants the puck and he finds it. Will throws a shot on and it's kicked aside by Luke Siska in net tonight for the Foresters. 2 minutes gone by. The first shot on goal registered by the Bulldogs. Bounding puck to center ice, scooped by Bowman, spinning around to Deeb. Deeb keeps his head up, looking for Summers. Not there. Will Bowman finds himself with it again. He'll reverse course to Ben Loretto, one of the assistant captains for Coach Adam Phillips. Redirected in off the stick of Deeb. Peters pursuing, takes the Forester to the boards. No score, first period. Clark takes a shot from an odd angle. Opposite side, Loretto. Along the wall, Aiden Peters. Up there with Deeb and Summers. Brad there first for the Bulldogs. Scored a shorthanded goal in Adrian's 3-2 loss to Trine the other day. Foresters working out to center 8, providing pressure. Hayden Riva. Putting on the brakes is Clark, whose brother Carter Clark is the assistant coach of this program. He looks on at younger brother as Lake Forest on the possession. The big-bodied freshman, 6'5", 205-pounder Luke Liza. Noticeable out there, number 4 in black. Far side of the rink we go. Clark has Loretto, the left-handed shot. Back to the righty, Clark. Nestled behind his net, manned by the youngster Ryan Piros. Transferred in from Utica University as this puck is deflected off the 2021-22 NCAA League Championship. And we'll have a whistle.
Yeah, a lot of banners up here at the College of Champions, as once heard it was dubbed. A little bit of set break out there for the Bulldogs after a couple of minutes up and down play. Now we have a draw right back at the center.
Ryan Vellucci in on the draw for AC. Trevor Fouché in there for Lake Forest College. Again, 6 wins on the year for the Foresters. All the wins have come in conference. Kind of an interesting stat line there. Piros with a turnover behind his own cage. It's a bouncing puck out and in front. Foresters scoop it. Here's a shot attempt that's wide that time by Fouché. Rebound not cleared by the Bulldogs. Foresters keep it. Back to the blue line. Cycling it down low to the right. A little give and go. The give was there. The return feed was not. Adrian making a line change. Foresters want to move. Quickly in, a slap shot goes wide of Piros. To the opposite side it goes. Bounces over the stick of Saney. And Lysak to begin the play for the Foresters. And they have it at the blue line, a 3-on-2 for Lake Forest College. Far side, it goes through the wickets there of 17, Max Childung. And the Bulldogs break out with it. Here goes Amsbaugh, the senior. Amsbaugh shoots, it's off the stick and goes just wide. Amsbaugh finds himself with it again. Oh, nice move at the top of that circle. He'll wind and fire. It's deflected. Never got in on goal. And Lake Forest can backhand it up and off a banner. I've been to Lake Forest home rink quite a bit, Memorial Fieldhouse out in Lake Forest, Illinois. That would be a good clear at their home rink.
Oh, yeah.
They got high rafters there. It used to be a field house, so they have plenty of height. They put the banners up along the wall, too, so just another obstacle.
Yeah, just playing here, you know, being away for the Foresters, you're not used to it. You only play here twice a year, every other year.
Nice look there from Amsbaugh to Saney. Saney still has it. He'll shoot and a save made. Amsbaugh just creating from that near side wall. And Lake Forest puts the puck to center. Clark there for Adrian. No score. 5 minutes in. Officially just one shot on goal per team. Clark tries again around the right side boards. Pretty good crowd here for a Friday afternoon here at the Arrington Ice Arena. If you couldn't make it out, glad you could join us. Here's Amsbaugh looking for someone in front. It was Saney. Could not complete the play there. Amsbaugh's got those 2020 goggles working here early. Sees the ice very well. Clark now for the Bulldogs. Drop pass for Loretto. Ben goes off the boards near side. Jack O'Hannison up the wall to Tefelsky. Frank gets bodied off the puck. And Lake Forest Justin Ross ready to go. The senior from Calgary, Alberta. As the Foresters try to set up some offensive zone time pressure. 14-14 to go in the first period as that puck bounds towards center. Finds the stick of Nick O'Hannison. Jack's older brother. Nick around, takes a shot from that angle off the pad of Siska. 2v2 behind the Foresters' goal. Goes to the visitors. A saucer clear toward Piros, and he'll have to play it and nearly turned it over in front. Kind of an in-betweener there looking for an icing call. And we play on to Tefelsky. Finds the open man, it's Swade. Swade, he'll shoot, and a chest save, and there will be no rebound as Luke Siska holds it.
Yeah, good chance there on the outside for Swade. Kind of dangled, had an opportunity to pass it back towards the slot, but he decides to take the open shot as there was no one in front. And Siska saw it all the way, and a lot of extracurriculars here after the play.
Tefelsky in the middle of it for Adrian College. Swade also known to get in a tussle or two for the black and gold. Forster's defending their netminder there, 35. He's a freshman, is Siska, out of Westmont, Illinois. The draw will be in the Foresters' zone. No score in this one. NCAA quarterfinal round. Here's a pass out in front. Nobody home. Behind the cage goes Peters. Reverses course looking for Summers. Hit the referee in that corner. Advantage Adrian. The Foresters, though, do chip it out. Arm is up, and they will not. Oh, they will. They'll blow the whistle for an icing. Kind of late, but we got it. 13:21 left in the first.
Yeah, just waiting for the puck to get past the red line there in order to blow the whistle. Lake Forest has gotten a couple of times here where he's tried to get it out. We looked at the previous matchup stats here. A lot of shots on goal for Adrian College. Really dominated that category, and the penalties were really
those piled
inflated.
up too, didn't
yeah,
they?
Exactly.
Yeah. Down to our left goes this one. A stick goes flying. It's the Bulldogs. It's Peters. Still no score. Approaching halfway through the first period. Shots on goal are 3-1 Adrian College. As back with it is Julian Jacob. Backhand feed up for Peters. He finds himself with it again. Foresters down the zone. Here goes Piros. Little fake one way. Give the other. Peters with speed through center. Looks right. Backs up to the blue line. Loretto. Summers. Brad will shoot. Far side corner. Just missed his mark. Peters fighting for that loose puck in the far side corner. Works free to the Foresters. Will Shepard, freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Foresters dump it in. Piros out of his net again. Plays it along the near side corner boards. Very active goaltenders, number one. Not afraid to get out of that blue paint area. Loretto. Up ice for Devin Orpana, who had a nice series against Trine last weekend. Couple goals in 2 games. Foresters Philip Quittel, number 20 out there, gains the Bulldog again. Loretto defending him there. Ryder Nienaus puts a pass to the middle. There's Orpana. Nice stick through center. A nice pass to the other side. Here's a chance to save. Rebound goes wide. Clark let that one fly. Bowman deflected in the zone by Nienhaus. Out there with Ryan Vellucci and Devin Orpana at forward line. 11 minutes and 44 seconds remain in a scoreless first period. First of at least 2 quarterfinal games as we have an offside with 11:39 to go in the opening frame.
Like you said, Piros not afraid to go out of the crease, almost acts as a 6th skater, but sometimes that can be a little troublesome if you get caught off guard. We had the one opportunity right there, a really good pass over to the cross side in and out of the glove. Well, Piros, with the one opportunity, was almost going to be an icing, then he decides to play it with his stick. I thought he was just going to kind of, get out of his crease and paddleboard it with the glove underneath.
Certainly not afraid to get in some situations there as number 1, as Bowman is back, number 5 for the Dogs. Theo Troon pushes it up looking for Saney. Instead, it's a shot from the blue line for the Foresters. Shot on Piros, a nice easy save there. Here goes O'Hannison up the far side boards. Troon, now it's Amsbaugh. Back for Bowman. D to D they go. Here's O'Hannison. Troon, Saney trailing. Theo waiting at the dot. He'll shoot from an angle. Save and no rebound. Siska, the freshman from Illinois, got right in front of that one. There will be no second chance opportunity there.
Yeah, the shot's starting to tally up a little bit. Lake Forest only got 2 so far, and I think that's just because they really haven't had a lot of offensive zone time. They kind of get it in, maybe lose it on their tape in an errant pass, and the Bulldogs defense is just that good. Really trying to get a presence in the offensive zone, throw a couple of shots on net. Obviously, Piros standing tall in net, and maybe kind of try to catch him out of the crease on one of those opportunities there.
11 minutes even left in the opening period. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner on the call here this afternoon. Bouncing puck at the circle, scooped up by Lake Forest College in the person of Chase Farmuth. Tries to feed it out in front. There is an attempt out there and a big hit behind the play put on by Julian Jacob for Adrian College. Helped break up that chance for Lake Forest. Jack O'Hannison to the middle. Bulldogs are offside. Tefelsky just couldn't drag that foot.
Tefelsky the wrong side of the blue line there. Jacob behind the net, not afraid to lay him out. One of the bigger hitters we got here in Adrian College. He's a junior. We've seen him all throughout the years as a freshman too. He's not afraid to get in the dirty tuffles.
Yeah, we talked about the last matchup and those penalty minutes a lot in that third period. Some game misconducts as well, so a little chippiness here between the two. Far side play along the Adrian College bench. Swade gets around 1 and around 2. Nice move by the captain as he finally gets taken off possession. Bannister right there for Adrian, number 22 in white. Behind the net is Kapowitz, junior from Georgia. Foresters having issues. Tefelsky trying to go back to Swade. He had him. Better defense by Lake Forest College, and Tefelsky takes it away again. Feed to the center for Swade, and those two will go off for a line change. And they'll get extra time as the puck is played out of play.
Now, right at the halfway point here of the first period, Bulldogs really dominating. Their passes are really connecting, going tape to tape, and had a little first period jitters there, kind of both sides. Playoff hockey, things are getting serious here. Every goal counts, and every goal is a really big momentum shifter.
Face off cleanly won by the Dogs. Into the feet of Clark, and he can't do anything with it. He'll retreat as his friend and teammate Ben Loretto picks him up. Stretch pass going for Deeb. Deeb will get there first. Shovel it back for Amsbaugh. Ian looking middle. He'll wrap it around, and Summers was there. Here's another chance off a body. Bouncing in the low slot. Oh, nice save at the blue line by Ben Loretto. Finds Amsbaugh. Ian waiting. Deeb shoots, and a save made. Deeb on it again. And all he can do is push it down toward the goal line. Summers with the intercept there. Bulldogs humming here as soon as I say that. A little misplay at the blue line. They'll go back in again as Summers is on it. Amsbaugh to the front, waiting, and it's along the side of the net. Now it's scooped up by Clark. Amsbaugh drops it off to Clark. David, he'll shoot. Rebound, scores! Deeb on the doorstep. On the shot by Clark. And the Bulldogs strike first.
The expression of Cisco says it all, just sitting on his bottom. Take a look at the play here. It's an unbelievable job. Right down in front, a lot of traffic, cleans it up, puts it in the back of the net. It started with the save of Loretto at the blue line earlier in the possession. Loretto, one of those guys just always on the ice when the Bulldogs score, sits at plus 28 in the plus minus category, leads the team in that category, just out there again.
Goal for Deeb, and the Bulldogs lead at 1-0. 9 minutes now left in the opening frame. See if that loosens up this Bulldog squad at all, as this one goes just wide of Adrian goalie Ryan Piros. Forsters with a bit of some pressure here as that shot is high, and Piros will glove it for a faceoff. Lucas Deeb scores his 8th goal of the season to give Adrian the 1-0 lead here in the first.
Piros kind of jumped out of his crease there to corral that puck with his glove.
Face off in the offensive zone for the Forsters. Max Dildung wins it. Shot into the corner intentionally as there's a hit on the near side boards. Bulldogs able to work it towards center ice. 8.5 to go in the first period. No score for the Foresters. Lucas Deeb put the Bulldogs up 1-0. It's Anthony Malika, big-bodied Bulldog defenseman, vying for position as Vellucci took a tumble. Now it's Bannister on the scoop up, near side corner boards, goes middle for Arpana. Nice move by 21. Now it's into the feet of Nienhaus. Ryder backhands it down, takes another shove, and goes to the bench. 8 minutes remaining in the first period. 1-0 AC. Shots on goal unofficially 9-3. Big time hit in front of Piros. Here's a shot off the leg of Amsbaugh. Saney spins around a hit. Bannister softly to the other side for Julian Jacob. Jules gets double teamed. Reinforcement there for Saney as Saney shovels it to center. Arm is up for an icing and will skate back down to the other end.
Yeah, a lot of tangles happening in between players here. Both sides, sticks getting caught in the armpits of each player. Kind of just really can't free themselves. That was icing off of an awkward play. Couldn't really tell who it got off of, but clearly Adrian College trying to get it out, so they have to contend with their same line that was out there.
Kind of a catch-your-breath icing. The Foresters were putting on some pretty good pressure that time. Face off in the Forester offensive end. Won by Adrian. Amsbaugh up the ice to Theo Troon. Troon will shoot, and a save made down low. Stopped there by Siska. It's been put to the test early. Got beat on a rebound goal. 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 Adrian College, NCAA men's hockey. Northern Collegiate Hockey Association Harris Cup quarterfinal round. Is the announcement of the goal by Lucas Deeb by longtime public address announcer Dave Van Giesen, affectionately known as Goose. Bulldogs make a line change on the dump in. Lake Forest will take possession right there. Hunter Cook down off the board, scooped up there by Ben Loretto. Forehand pass up the wing to Jake Swade. Swade gets around one Forester, sweeps it around right side to left. There's the young O'Hannison out in front. There's Swade, he'll shoot and just missed the upper corner. A beautiful feed that time. Good shot by the captain, just missed. Malika puts a shoulder into a Forester. Although the visitors gained the zone. Here's a chance. Shot didn't get through. Some nice back checking by the Bulldogs. Oh, nice pickup there by Jack O'Hannison. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Tefelsky breaking to the net. O'Hannison waiting. Swade the late breaker. Swade shoots and a save. Chance there for Adrian College as this puck finds its way into the Forester bench. 5:52 to go in the first period. O'Hannison with some patience on that last rush.
Yeah, for sure. Coming on the near side board, instead of going down towards the baseline, he just hangs up near the high slot, gives it off to Swade, who just couldn't keep it on his tape. And if he's able to do that, he might have a good shot at the goal. Another good shot from Swade, going for the top right corner there, was earlier in the possession.
Yeah, give some credit to Lake Forest Max Abramson getting into the stick of Jake Swade. Couldn't get a 100% look at it. as this puck goes bouncing and bounding to center ice. Settled down by Jacob. Now it's Bannister. Now it's Jacob again. He lost it. There's a chance for the Foresters. Trying to get a pass across. Nice defense by the Bulldogs there. 22. That's Nat Bannister. The other way goes Summers. Left side into the corner. 5.5 to go opening period. 1-0 Bulldogs thanks to Lucas Deeb on the assist by David Clark. Luke Liza had it for a moment. 4 turned it over to 44, and Julian Jacob creates that offensive pressure for the Bulldogs, who are working on the near side corner boards. There's the goal scorer, Deeb, 26. Out in front, there was Peters for a second. Summers getting held on the half wall. Summers looks middle, and Peters gets blasted from behind, and that's going to be a Bulldog power play late in this first period.
Now, assuming the call is going to be checking from behind right there at the high slot. It's a clear hit, yeah.
Middle of the ice. And we're going to get a couple penalties on this one. So instead of a Bulldog power play, got some retaliation, I guess. So it'll be 4-on-4.
Yeah, not sure what happened.
They got Deeb in the box. 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in the period. I thought we'd have a Bulldog power play. Instead, we'll skate even 4-on-4. Shots on goal heavily favor the home team, 11-3. Face-off won by Saney. Loretto, now it's Clark. David spinning around right side point, glides to center. Gets around one stick check. Clark looking for an outlet. Throws one toward the goal. It's off of Forrester's skate. And the clear out by the Foresters to the Bulldog blue line. That's it. Here's Swade with the intercept. Saney breaking to the goal. Swade. Saney. Oh, he deflected it just high and out of play. And a little bit of something after the play as well. Saney up against Luke Lysak that time. Saney listed at 5'9". Lysak listed at 6'5". I say listed at 5'9", Nathan. I don't know. Is that with skates for Saney?
Yeah, sometimes they embellish that height a little bit. Just the speed of Saney just to get past Lysak on defense. And Lysak's going to the box here.
Disappointed Forrester. So that late hit will give Adrian College a power play. The unconventional 4-on-3 power play. Amsbaugh, Summers, Swade, and Clark. That's 3 forwards and 1 defenseman for Coach Adam Phillips in his second season as head coach. Clean face-off win by Swade to the point for Clark. Summers left side dot back to Clark. David backs it up. Amsbaugh, Summers, Amsbaugh. Swade shoots. It's blocked. Forster coming up limping there. A gutsy block that time. Summers, Amsbaugh. Ian waiting. Gives it down low. Swade. Amsbaugh. Swade takes a swipe at it and he missed. Lake Forest clears it. Give credit to Will Shepard that time, number 5, as he goes to the bench. A little hobbled after blocking that shot. Adrian on an extended 4-on-3 power play. Amsbaugh back for Clark. Clark nearly collides with Swade. Here's Brad Summers back to Clark. David drop pass. Amsbaugh. Summers. Amsbaugh. Oh, just missed that one-timer pass for Swade. Bulldogs still possess it. 38 seconds on the 4-on-3. Summers. Clark, one-timer, sent just wide. Bouncing puck scooped up by Amsbaugh. Here's Clark again. Summers winds, fires, and a save by Siska. He has to be your best penalty killer, and we saw it on that one.
Yeah, with a 4-on-3 here, Bulldogs slowing things down a lot. They're really matriculate. That's really where you see Swade and Amsbaugh go to work, just weaving in and out between the slot and then over on that far side dot. Just a tremendous job to set up a one-time opportunity or even maybe a tip pass in front.
So new 4 out there for AC. 3 penalty killers plus the goalie for Lake Forest College. 1-0 Adrian on the Lucas Deeb goal earlier in the period. O'Hannison back for Loretto for Adrian. Loretto will shoot blocked. Saney scoops it up and sends it high and wide. O'Hannison, Loretto, 10 seconds now left in the advantage. Loretto gliding into the left side dot, back to O'Hannison. Back to Ben Loretto, Hannison. Bulldogs converging, shooting, and a save made by the blocker or the stick that time. Siska goes flying out of play. And we'll go back to a standard power play 5-on-4 as both players leave the box.
Yeah, kind of a perfect time for the puck to go out of play there, right as the players were escaping the sin bin. So 5-on-4 for the next 25 seconds. Bulldogs can get a quick face-off win. They can kind of set up a quick possession here, throw a couple of shots on net before we go back to 5-on-5.
Really good kill by the Foresters thus far. You got 20 more seconds to do it. Bulldogs looking for an answer. Oh, Hannison will try it. It's off the post. Good rip there by Jack as Clark can't keep the zone. Deeb, red line, blue line, lost it, and that's going to do it for the Bulldog power play. What a good penalty kill by the visitors to keep this a 1-0 score. 12, Trevor Fauché gave his team time to change, lost possession. Will Bowman gliding back in his own end. His exit pass intercepted, but there's some more thievery by Deeb and Saney. And back and forth at center they go. 2:10 to go, opening period, 1-0 Bulldogs in this conference quarterfinal game. Big hit along the near side boards. Bulldogs in the middle of a line change. Foresters scoop it down to the ACN. Bowman slaps it around the near side wall. Fanned on that time. Nienhaus came in for a big hit. And there is O'Hannison up the ice to Vellucci. Ryan spinning, feeding it in front, spinning around O'Hannison. It's loose in the paint, taken there by Lake Forest. Kicked just outside the blue line. Bulldogs need to regroup. That'll give Lake Forest time to move up ice. Opposite side wall, look out. Stripes helping out Adrian on that play. Big time hit in the Adrian zone. Nienhaus off the wall, he turned it over. But there goes Orpana to pick him up. 1:15 left in the first, still 1-0 Bulldogs. Orpana. Far side, but pushed off the puck. It's a brief 3-on-2 for Lake Forest. Pass back to the youngster, that shot's wide. Let go by Lysak. Final minute of the opening period, 1-0 Adrian College. Julian Jacob feathers one to Summers off his stick. Dogs finishing up a line change with 48 seconds left. Summers harassing in the Foresters' end. Instead it's Bannister, nifty pass for Jacob, 40 seconds remain. Deflected in further by Peters. Peters, Tefelsky, and Summers as two teams collide at the red line with Jacob. Lake Forest over the Adrian College defensive blue line with less than 30 seconds in the period. That shot gloved by Piros. Kind of a scary chance out of nowhere that time.
Yeah, a quick shot from the far side boards. Piros haven't had a whole lot of action. Maybe that's why he really likes getting out of his crease to kind of keep himself in the play. You know, got to keep the blood
warm,
moving.
right?
Exactly. Get cold in that crease in between the pipes, especially in the last couple of minutes where the Bulldogs been on the power play and a lot of offensive zone time.
Left side offensive zone faceoff for Lake Forest. They're going to win this draw and push one just wide of Piros. Trying to push that toward the middle. Nice intercept there by Summers on the pass. Final 15 of the period. Loretto back there with Clark. David back to Loretto. Ben looks up. Final moments of the first period. Zamboni doors open. And they're ready to clean this sheet of ice. That saw one puck go in the back of the net. That's Adrian's Lucas Deeb, the freshman. On the shot by the sophomore, David Clark has given the top seed in the tournament, Adrian College, a 1-0 lead over the 8th seeded Foresters. High flying, physical first period, Nathan, with a lot of shots put on the Forester goalie, and he's done his job for the most part.
Yeah, for sure. Luke Siska, a tremendous job. 12 shots on goal, 11 of them saved. Really up and down period. Not a whole lot of face-offs. Obviously, had a couple of penalties there towards the latter stages of the 20 minutes, but I mean, up and down, kind of nervous at the beginning of the first 5 minutes, and then kind of the Bulldogs really found their tapes moving up and down the ice, connecting passes, a lot of good opportunities, but again, Siska just standing tall in net, only letting the one goal in, and it was off of a rebound as well. So I think with 15 minutes into the locker room, both teams going to kind of reset and say where we got here. I think it's a really good breather. Obviously, both these teams coming out in the first 20 minutes to play high energy playoff hockey. You got nothing to lose here, especially for Lake Forest as the 8th seed. You know that You come in here looking to pull off an upset, and you're within 1 goal. So that's definitely a positive for the Foresters moving into the second period.
Our crew this afternoon consists of Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, Dakota Clift, and Akir. And yours truly, Ian Wendt and Nathan Lidner. We're going to take a break. It's the first intermission at the AIA Harris Cup playoffs underway at Adrian College. This is Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Nothing different today than what you do every day. All right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Good afternoon and welcome back out to the Arrington Ice Arena at Adrian College. Northern Collegiate Hockey Association quarterfinal game number 1. One period down, second one to commence shortly. Welcome into the broadcast booth on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner alongside with our wonderful crew, Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift. We appreciate you tuning in on this Friday afternoon. It's a doubleheader. The women on the NCAA side will get their postseason track going at 7 o'clock as they'll play a familiar foe. Trine University comes back to town after their end of season 2-game series. 20 minutes up on the clock. Lucas Deeb, the difference so far, it's 1-0 Adrian College. Patrick Saney ready to do work in the face-off down. He'll do it against Trevor Fouché. Tied up at center. Advantage Foresters as they send it down to the Adrian College zone, which is down to our left as we look down from the broadcast booth here at the Arrington Ice Arena. David Clark, tape to tape to Ben Loretto. Back to Clark with speed through neutral ice. Finds Loretto, back to Clark. Clark double teamed, but somehow finds Amsbaugh. Clark gets it right back. David will shoot, and that's right into the wickets of Luke Siska. Clark not afraid to let that thing go. He's reaped the benefits of taking a lot of shots. He's up there in terms of points overall on the season. Certainly a capable scorer. Picks up a lot of assists as well.
Yeah, 7 goals and 23 assists for David Clark. And kind of a very similar opening to the first period where the Bulldogs won the puck, went deep in their own territory, and one Forrester kind of chased them down, and then they went on the attack where 4 Forresters were waiting on defense.
Wake Forest quickly up through the zone. He'll put a shot toward Ryan Piros, who will glove it. And he loves it, so he'll keep it. 34 seconds into the second period, a face-off in the Bulldog zone.
Quick transition to flip the ice there. I talked about the beginning of the game, the keys to the game, I think for Lake Forest was goaltending must steal a period and block shots and to survive special teams. And that's exactly what they did in the first period. We saw Siska stand to his own and keep his own really there. A tremendous job in net, and then they survived the special teams play, the 4-on-3, and they blocked a lot of shots.
Quick shot, speaking of, off the Lake Forest College win on the faceoff. But here go the Bulldogs. Swade couldn't get a clean handle on that. The pass from Tefelsky. Near side boards, rolling along that blue line, back to the red line. Julian Jacob looked up ice for Swade, and now he needs to go back for it as the Foresters shoot it down. Piros makes the play to Jacob. Touch pass up to Jack O'Hannison, finds Jake Swade. Captain over the blue line, drops it there for O'Hannison. Jack waiting, cross ice, and there was Tefelsky waiting. Unable to complete that. Bannister holds the zone momentarily. Lake Forest unsuccessful on that clear-out attempt. Jacob will shovel it down in for the Bulldogs. Opening minute and a half of the second period. 1-0 Bulldogs, top seed in the conference, Peters Cup champions. Trying to secure an NCAA postseason berth. That would be winning the Harris Cup. Amsbaugh waiting. He waits, he shoots, and sent it high. Outweighted Siska, but couldn't keep it under that crossbar. Amsbaugh with it again, the big-bodied senior. Carries along the wall, double teamed, lost possession. 2 minutes gone by now in the second period. Amsbaugh off a Forrester, deflected down outside of the cage. Couple of changes made on the fly. Up the wall there, they were going for Justin Ross. They'll say no icing. Piros will play it. Waiting with it is O'Hannison up the right side for Theo Troon. Touch pass going for Saney. Patrick Saney, 18 goals on the year. Amsbaugh, cross ice, nice touch feed. Saney shoveling at it. It's a rebound goal. A goal for Adrian College. That's Theo Troon. Look what I found. It's 2-0 Bulldogs.
Well, the puck was bouncing around like it was a pinball. Left and right in front between Troon and Saney. Eventually finds its way to Troon, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Beautiful stuff right there. Another point for Amsbaugh. That's all he's been doing this season. Leading the country in assists. He's going to get one there. Get pucks toward the net. I was talking to folks on the other end of our press box area. They said rebound control has been a problem for Lake Forest, so just put pucks on net, and Bulldogs get the reward right there. 2.5 to go in our second period. It's a 2-0 Bulldog lead. Adrian quickly back in the offensive zone. There is one of the goal scorers, Deeb. Now it's Peters on the pass from Summers to the point for Clark. Off the mark was that pass, so Ben Loretto needs to retreat into the feet that time of Clark. David gets crunched along the near side boards. Back with it there is Johnny Mead, sophomore from Campbellville, Ontario. Forrester's turning over, down low, a backhand shot. Deeb has bid for 2. Stopped there by Siska. Forrester's difficulty getting out of their own way. Peters, Summers. Behind the goal there, Peters looking for something. He throws it toward the front. Off of Forrester's stick. Summers from the wall back to the blue line. It rolls off his stick. 3.5 gone by, second period. Theo Troon a goal in the second. To go with Lucas Deeb in the first. 2-0 Adrian College as the defenseman Julian Jacob on his horseback to play this one. He will behind his own net. Ryan Piros has seen 5 shots on goal here today. And Vellucci at the blue line. We got some discombobulated play. It will result in an offside with 16:09 to go in the second.
Yeah, one of those awkward plays here on the near side boards where the puck just finds its way hanging on the blue line for too long before the Bulldogs can get in there. Just caught on the wrong side.
Vellucci wins the faceoff. Devin Orpana with some touch back to Julian Jacob. Far side, the big-bodied rider Nienhaus knocks over a Forrester defender. Down there is Orpana as well. Again, a 2-goal weekend for 21 against Trine in their Peters Cup clinching win Friday, and then scored on the road against the Thunder to end the season. Vellucci trying to continue that cycle. Physicality at the high slot. Glides its way back. Here's Nat Bannister. This saucer pass gloved down by Orpana. Right side for Vellucci. It's behind Ryan. He'll scoot it along the near side boards. Right there's the Lake Forest defender, number 6, Jared Kaplowitz. Nienhaus will shoot wide of the goal. Orpana behind, along with Vellucci. Defensive play made there by Trevor Fouché. Along the Forrester blue line, Bulldogs offside. They cannot touch it until they reset. No need to do that. They get back on time. It's a 2-for-1 hit along the near side boards. Bannister and Swade make a sandwich out of Trevor Fouché. Hockey players are tough as this one goes off the netting. And a face-off with 14:50 to go in the second.
Well, Forrester's just having a tough time getting out of their own zone. Earlier, a beautiful saucer pass over the jumping Forrester, and Orpana kind of caught it, went out on the break. Really good stick control here from the Bulldogs early in the second period.
NCAA men's hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner with the call for you today. If you guys like this playoff matchup, well, you're in luck. These two teams will square off tomorrow. Same time, same place as Lake Forest ices the puck. We'll skate back down to our right. It's a 2-game quarterfinal. If both teams split, there will be a mini game shortly after the second game. Bulldog fans know that all too well last season. The squeaker in the quarterfinal against Milwaukee School of Engineering. Face off won by the Dogs. Swade took a one-time whack at it. Forrester's nice defensive work there. Stefelski along the boards. Can't keep it. Forrester's punch it ahead. Speedster Logan Kittleson pursuing the senior from Burnsville, Minnesota. Here's Anthony Malika for the Dogs. Will Bowman. Nice deflection in by Swade. Right toward the goal. Siska plays it off to his left. Karams off the boards near side. Back and forth we go. Teams trade possession. Early stages, second period. Theo Troon has doubled up the Bulldog lead early in this frame. Goes along with the tally by Lucas Deeb in the first. Here's Jake Swade on the move for the Bulldogs. Swade, blue line. O'Hannison back to Swade. He will shoot off the post, and it stays out. Rebound, score! Frank Tefelski. Right place, right time. A goal for Adrian College, 3-0 AC. Let's take a look at this one more time. The play started by Swade.
Just the puck finding its way towards the Bulldogs end, getting the right bounce every time off the crossbar, and Tefelski right there to clean it up. Siska didn't know where it was, off of the post, and Tefelski scoops it up, says, "Thank you very much, I'll take care of it."
Again, a rebound issue for the young Lake Forest College goalkeeper. Giving up 2 here in the early part of the second period. Quickly back into the Forrester end here. 3-0 Adrian College. Amsbaugh in the middle. Backing up, now gliding down left side along the hash. Backs up this time. Drops one there for Loretto. Ben at the left side point. Gives it back to Amsbaugh. His shot goes wide. That was on purpose. His teammate, the intended target of that one. Back is Clark. Now Loretto. Tic-tac-toe to Theo Troon. Looking to feed Saney out in front. Just too far for the outstretched stick of Patrick Saney. Theo Troon behind the goal. Saney will shoot. Not sure what that hit, but a good look from Amsbaugh. Clark has it jump over his stick at the blue line. Not only does the blue line trip players, it sends pucks over your stick. Theo Troon deep into the Forrester zone. The goal for Frank Tefelski, his 11th of the season. High puck in the Forrester end. Down to the Bulldog zone they go. Clark takes his man to the boards. 17-5, the unofficial shots on goal. 8 with it. Hayden Riva. Bulldogs in the middle of a change. Foresters can't break that puck out of their own end. Deeb with the intercept that time for Adrian College, scored the first goal today. Deeb navigating through the Foresters. Hiking boots and a compass needed. Deeb along the wall, trying Summers. It goes high over Bannister. No icing, not enough momentum. As double twos winds back up for it. Snaps a pass toward Deeb. He couldn't get his stick on it, so good looking pass, but unsuccessful tip in.
Yeah, you see Deeb and Bannister kind of talking right there. He's like, how'd you miss that? I don't know, it just popped over my stick.
It's too good of a pass. Too much mustard.
Yeah.
So face off deep in the Bulldog zone. 3-0 AC. Thanks for tuning in to the Adrian College Sports Network, wherever you may be listening and or watching this afternoon. Conference quarterfinal round here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs control the draw. Jacob looking to spring his man free. Peters was the intended man. Rebound taken by Peters. Right back for Summers. Deeb, it was just into his skates on the pass from Brad Summers. Deeb dancing around that blue line. Too many Foresters there. As this one goes bouncing along the face-off dot outside the Bulldog blue line. There's Julian Jacob for the black and gold. Deeb gains entry. Peters in front. Summers put it wide. Along the far side boards, Anthony Malika went off his skate and stick. Here go the Foresters, 2-on-1. Out in front, nice deflection there, but the rebound is fought for, and Bulldogs clear it out. That's an icing that Adrian College will take that time. Foresters with an opportunity kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, dangerous play there coming down. The Forester was open in the slot, just couldn't keep it on his stick to put a shot on net. We see the differences between how each goaltender is playing, especially those long-range pucks. Every time Siska gets a long-range shot fired, he's always going to pass it out and try to get his offense moving up forward, whereas Piros, when he receives it, he's just content with holding onto it. He trusts his centers to win a face-off and kind of break it out the other way.
Foresters mishandle at the Bulldog blue line. Orpana with the thievery, spinning along the near side toward the penalty box. Puts it along the board's far side. 3-0 Adrian College, approaching halfway through this hockey game. Malika fans on the shot. He'll retreat for it. Big body defenseman is the senior from Jenison. 6'3", 210-pounder. Bouncing out the far side. End boards. Nice work offensively for pressure by Orpana. Backside pass. Nienaus nearly found Vellucci. Slapped that by Malika. Through a couple of players. Nienaus picks it up. Backhand entry. He'll go for a change. Big hit there by Swade. Said that a lot in his Adrian College career. Piros plays it over to O'Hannison. Elder, and then O'Hannison Younger turns it over at neutral ice, but right there is David Clark. Sure-footed, sure-handed sophomore defenseman from nearby Tecumseh. One of a couple Lenawee County players on this team, as the Foresters with a chance. It's high of Piros. Bouncing puck in the blue paint on a good chance by Chase Fryermuth. Might be the best Forester chance today. 9.5 to go, second period. 3-0 Adrian College. Part one of our doubleheader today. The evening broadcast will be the women's squad taking on Trine. The arm is up. We have the late penalty on Adrian College, so it'll be an elbowing. And to the sin bin goes the Bulldog.
It's Frank Tefalski trying to plead his case with the referee, but he was caught up in the hit on the far side corner there, had both of his arms above his head. Elbow must have caught the player near the cage area. One of the better looks that we've seen from Lake Forest, kind of just over the crossbar, taking advantage of a little shorter Ryan Piros, only at 5'11".
Foresters win this faceoff. Trying to cut into this 3-goal deficit. Far side they go. Spinning with it is Max Gildung. He finds himself back with it, right side circle. Forrester's on the power play this year as this one whistles high. 13.3% with the man advantage. And Adrian College able to clear it down. 30 seconds through the power play. Piros stops it there. Saucers it deep. He's going to clear it himself. I think Piros might be getting bored down there. He's going to get involved with that big goalie stick of his. 8.5 to play, second period, 3-0 Adrian College. Forrester's, though, looking for something. Here's a shot right on Piros. Good positioning.
Yeah, Piros caught right between his chest there. Really good spot right in the crease. Yeah, why not clear it yourself? Take matters in your own hands while your team can catch a change, especially in the second period where your bench is further across. You can clear that yourself, get your guys an extra shift, fresh legs on the ice. Every little bit helps in the power play.
Halfway through it, Adrian wins that faceoff. Summers wants a lead feed. He's cut off that time. Scored shorthanded last weekend against Trine. And Adrian's 3-2 loss on the road. Adrian was great on the power play last Friday in their Peters Cup win. Here's this shot, gloved by Piros. Maybe heading wide, but wise play to just snag that one.
Yeah, really nice look there to catch it with the glove despite some traffic in front of him. Well, 8 minutes left exactly on the clock. 40 seconds to go in the power play for the Foresters. They've gotten a couple of chances, notched a couple of shots on net, but haven't really had that wide open look where they can really hang their hat on a good power play.
Quick look at the all-time series here in a second between these two teams. We get a face-off there. Foresters win that one. Swade pursuing defensively. Here's a shot blocked by the leg. D to D they go. Back pass, shot, shoulder saved by Piros. Just shrugged that one off by Colin Bella. Nice little rip there by 16.
Yeah, there was one of the open looks there. Not a whole lot of traffic, and Piros getting some water after that shot. Might have caught it in an area where not a whole lot of padding, but a really good save there from Ryan.
All-time series, Adrian College leads at 41-3-2 against Lake Forest. Bulldogs are 26-0-1 here at the Arrington against Lake Forest. So, little history there, courtesy of AdrianBulldogs.com. Sports Information Department, headed up by Mike Prang. 7.5 to go in the second. Nice glove by Piros. 12 seconds left on the power play.
We were talking about Piros getting a little bored early on, but after this power play, I think he's getting his action. He's getting his plate full for this 2 minutes here. I'm sure he's not going to be afraid to still step out of the crease and make a play on the puck, but maybe not for the rest of the second period.
Last week in their 4-0 win against Trine, talking to Coach Phillips after, and he talked about Piros getting his first shutout of the season. I couldn't believe it. Just the way he's been playing, and what a time to get it. He's got a goose egg up there so far. Power play is over for the Foresters. A couple of nice chances for the visitors from Illinois. There's Ben Loretto looking for his man, Theo Troon, who scored a goal in this period. The shorter Saney against the taller Luke Lysak. Foresters retreat. Now it's to center. Scooping it up is Troon. Theo sends it between two players. Back for Siska. Blue line for Clark. Nice little feed there, but not on the same page as Amsbaugh. Loretto there for Adrian College as he takes a tumble. That's a penalty coming up. A trip. Power play for Adrian College. They're going to get him for a hold. That looks to be the indication. Valentine's Day is over.
Yeah, Max Geldung there was caught from behind. Thought it either been a hold or a trip. Either way, he does not agree with the call. Give these Bulldogs another power play. 2 minutes left to go. Or 2 minutes in the power play, obviously. If you go up 4-0 here to end the second, you're looking at a really good spot to take game one.
Dogs unable to cash in on their last power play. It's kind of an unorthodox one, though, 4-on-3 for the majority of it. Swade slides in for this faceoff. Helped on the win for Summers. Back for David Clark. Brad Summers once more. Deflected in, and Tefelsky sent it just high. Frank with a goal in the second period. Summers, Swade. Now it's Clark. Back for Summers. One-timer to Felski saves. Siska, no rebound that time as the youngster covers that one up.
Yeah, one of the louder blocks I think I've heard here in the Arrington Ice Arena. Siska all over that one. Bulldogs keeping the same line out here. Forster's going for a change, only 20 seconds in. Like to see it worked around with Amsbaugh and Swade as well. Look for a one-time shot on either the near side dot on this side.
Siska on the season 5-8-1. Save percentage of 88.6. Gives up 3.9 goals per contest. As got some lumber flying. As you might expect with Foresters, you'd get some lumber. Face-off taken by Swade. Tapped by Amsbaugh to Clark. There's Summers this time. Brad to the middle. Swade shoots just wide. Defelsky around the boards. Nobody home. Foresters can kill off more penalty time. It's 20-20 down there. Nice work there by 20 Philip Quittel. Killing some penalty time, and Tefelsky quickly the other way out in front. Deflected. Siska with a stop. And some stuff after the whistle. That's don't touch my goalie stuff right there by Lake Forest.
Yeah, and then Siska at the end throws the puck down the ice, frustrated after that one. It was a natural play, both parties going to the net, and then Piros fires it right back down.
So that goes over there. I mean, we brought up that graphic, if you're watching pregame, about the penalty minutes and the penalties taken at toward the end of that last game these two played here at the Arrington. So certainly some NCAA rivalry blood here. Halfway through the Bulldog power play, Lucas Deeb on the puck. Now it's Ben Loretto. Regathers. Deeb shoots. Oh, what a kick save, and the rebound squirts just wide. Back in front. Hannison will shoot. Rebound not quite there. Deeb again. Now it's Loretto. Deeb winds, fires off a stick and wide. Loose puck for Saney. Now it's Jack O'Hannison. Backhands to the point for Loretto. Lake Forest set up in a square defense right now. Loretto, Deeb, waits, pulls it back and fires it wide. Back to the point now for Loretto. Ben, he'll try it, and it's off a Forester leg. Slapped at by O'Hannison. Now it's Saney. Bulldog leading goal scorer on it right now. Saney finds Deeb. Lucas shoots another kick save by Siska. Deeb, cross ice over the stick of O'Hannison. Final 5 of the power play. Loretto fans on his one-timer. Well, his penalty kill for Lake Forest has done its job here today. And that puck is up and out of play. No. I mean, that hit the net. Now we get a whistle. Piros has it in his glove, and will be a face-off. I don't know exactly where they want to put this. It'll probably be a brief discussion.
Considering they didn't call it off of the net, I think they're just going to call it in a defensive zone draw here for the Bulldogs. Like you said, the Foresters' penalty kill, just a tremendous job clogging the lanes, not letting any free shot head to the net before it gets to a body. Taking a lot of pain there in the block shot department.
Gonna restart on this faceoff. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner on the call here today. Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift helping out with our broadcast here today. Julian Jacob behind his own cage. 4:20 to go in the second period. 3-0 Adrian College. 24-9 are the shots on goal. Up till now, Orpana picks it up. Bangs it off the far side wall. Bannister back to Orpana. Devin gets taken off possession that time. 16 in the way. Colin Bella. Up to the Bulldog side. Now they go. Trying a little nifty quick shot that time was 20. Phil Quittel. Rebound taken there by Vellucci. Up the ice for Ryder Nienhaus. He beats the icing that time. Got there before Will Shepard. Multiple players from both teams battling for possession. Foresters send it down the length of the ice just about. They'll wave the icing off. Looked like a curling shot that time. Most of you tuned into the Olympics. 3:21 to go in the second period. 3-0 Adrian College. Bannister spins around. Forster set up some forechecking pressure. It's a high floating pass. Given right back to Lake Forest College. So a goal early in the period by Theo Troon, and then one later on by Frank Tefelsky. Add that up with Lucas Deeb in the first period. That's the only scoring in this one. 3-0 Adrian College. Will Bowman. Rister saves Siska. Rebound sent to the near side wall. Under 3 to go in the period. Forsters want to make a partial change. O'Hannison there for Adrian. The elder O'Hannison. Right-handed shooting defenseman. Tried to find Deeb. Big time hit that time as Summers goes down. And Brad puts another hit on his Forrester counterpart. O'Hannison sidesteps a hit that time. Nick O'Hanson, the junior transfer from Bowling Green State University. Puck at center ice, swiped at by the Foresters. Back is Will Bowman. He'll play it on the far side. Saucer pass, look out. Oh, it's off the high glass. No harm that time. Here's Tefelsky finding himself with it to the front shot. Not sure what happened with that one as Siska was flying around. Bowman back for Tefelsky. Here's the open man. O'Hannison backhand off the side of the net, trying to stuff it in. Rebound not to be had. Under 2 to play in the second. Put in toward Piros. Ryan looking aggressively up ice for Jack O'Hannison. Redirected back for the speeding Jake Swade. Swade to David Clark. Throws it out in front. Siska may have got a piece of that one. Summers on the backhand, or Swade rather. Played it around the boards. Too far for his teammate. Foresters put it down. It will not be an icing. It was beat down there. Number 8, Hayden Riva. Minute 15 to play in the second. 3-0 Adrian College. Oh, here's a nice feed out in front, but it hit the skates of the Forester attacker. O'Hannison up the wall for Tefelsky. Off his chest and down to the ice. Saney on the carry this time. Patrick Saney shoots. And a stop by Siska. Final minute of the second period as got a little something after the fact. Get that stick out of here, says Luke Lysak.
Yeah, on the last play there, Loretto was looking for an icing call right away, but Riva completely just beat him down the other end. Continued play down and had a good look in front if they could get it on his tape and establish a shot, but you're going to have a couple of guys going to the box here. One will at least be Frank Tefelsky. Second trip to the sin bin for him.
Truly filling up the stat sheet is 23 tonight. Gets his stick in the box. He can think about what he did, and so can his Forrester counterpart.
Will Shepard there.
They're going to discuss a nice place to get dinner, I'm sure, in the Adrian, Michigan area. Lake Forest coming into this one, the 8th seed in the Northern Collegiate Hockey Association. Adrian College, the top seed, trying to move on thanks to 2 victories. It's game 1 here today. Game 2, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Same place, same time, same teams. Busy at the Arrington this time of year. That's what you love if you're an Adrian College hockey fan. NCAA women get at their playoff trip tomorrow. Or tonight, I should say, 7 o'clock. They'll play Trine. So we got some 4-on-4 hockey now. Bannister for the Bulldogs. She'll shoot. Siska with a save and the rebound. Saney will shoot again. Nice stop that time. Saney has it once more. Saney trying to work around 2 Foresters. He does. Trying to feather it in front for Amsbaugh. Amsbaugh got tied up momentarily with the Forester goalie. Amsbaugh finds himself with it at center. Back for Bannister. Bannister takes it around the Forester defender. Back to the blue line for Julian Jacob. 18 seconds left in the second. Bannister for Amsbaugh. Ian along the left side dot. Below the circle now he goes. Wraps it around the cage. Spins back. Amsbaugh breaks in front. Trying to find a teammate, and instead it's pushed out towards center. And that folks, will be the second period of action officially in the books with that horn. 3-0 the score. Bulldogs put 2 up on the board. Theo Trun and Frank Tefelski, thanks to some nice rebound opportunities offensively.
Yeah, the rebound opportunities there for the Bulldogs, and just the right place, right time, the puck finding their stick. And some of the keys to the game earlier for the Bulldogs was start fast and bury them early and stay out of the box. They really didn't bury them early. They're letting them, Lake Forest, hang around by kind of committing a couple of foolish penalties here, especially after the whistle. But, I mean, when you only have 10 shots on net for the Foresters, 5 of them came in those 2-minute stretch where they're on the power play. And Piro's getting a really good workout there in the second period here. But I think for Adrian College, you're going to come out back in the 4-on-4 for the next 62 seconds. If you can come out here and just really dominate and kind of put your presence here on the game, put your stamp, you're really looking forward to a Game 1 victory.
Scoring in that second period, Theo Trun even strength by Patrick Saney and Will Bowman on the assist, 2:29 in. And then at 6:06 into the second, it was Frank Tefelski from Jake Swade and Jack O'Hannison. We have a 3-0 score through 40 minutes of play. The second intermission is nearly upon us. So we see Swade, O'Hannison, rebound. There's Tefelski to bury it. Bulldogs looking good through 40 minutes of play. We will, you look at the other goal. Look at this. Look at that, Josiah. There's Theo Trun stuffing it in the back of the net. Dogs by 3. Third period coming up in just a moment. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lidner right here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
these students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Welcome back to our second intermission report. I am Josh Mitchell as the one-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
5, 1.
Third period just about ready to go here at the Arrington Ice Arena. We're happy to have you along for the ride. Ian Wentz, Nathan Lidner alongside up here in the broadcast booth. Our wonderful crew this afternoon includes Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift as we look at what happened in the first 40 minutes. It's a 3-0 score for Adrian College. Kind of tail of the tape right there, Nathan. Everything leaning heavily Adrian College's way.
Yeah, they're firing a whole lot of shots, and almost over half of them are on goal, whereas opposed to Lake Forest, not really getting a whole lot of shots on net. Some of the penalties as well late in the period, especially for both sides. We're going to enter 4-on-4 in the next 62 seconds. So both these guys flip the ice, and I think we're coming around. Not all is lost for Lake Forest, despite losing, down 3-0. Even if you take the L here tonight, you come back tomorrow and you got 60 more minutes to redeem yourself, and you force a Game 3 minigame.
Yeah, is that the mindset if you are Sean O'Malley and Lake Forest College is, hey, we'll do everything we can to tie this game and find a way to win it, but if not, we do have tomorrow. We can build on that. And then what do you do for Adrian College? You cannot keep your foot off the gas. You need to keep peppering the other team's goalie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, both sides. Adrian College really just pepper, like you said, pepper the goalie and keep piling up the points and piling up the goals. But for Lake Forest, I think you might see around the 10-minute mark, or if Adrian College gets another goal or two, then you might just kind of step off the gas and just try not to get anyone hurt before playing another game tomorrow afternoon.
Conference playoff action across the Northern Collegiate Hockey Association. We are the first of the postseason of what is widely considered the best men's conference in Division III men's ice hockey. And this faceoff taken by Adrian College. It's 4 skaters v 4. Brad Summers dancing over the blue line, stops on a dime, takes a hit to make a play. Down below the goal line is Jake Swade, puts it out in front. And right there, Lake Forest Foresters there for it. David Clark reversing his course. Nice step through by Ben Loretto. He's going to back pass over to Jake Swade with 32 seconds left on the 4-on-4. 30 seconds into our third period. Clark over the blue line, too far for a leaning Brad Summers. But he'll find himself back with it. Here's space for Ben Loretto. It goes off the end of his stick. Down deep for Clark. Now it's Summers after it. Kicks it to his stick. Backhands it aggressively toward the low slot. And there is Luke Lysak. The final moments of our 4-on-4. And number 4 will hold it for a few more moments. 1 minute gone by in this third period. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And one of those 5 for Adrian is Patrick Saney. Bulldog leading goal scorer on the campaign. He was electric here against Concordia a few weeks ago. Hat trick and then a couple the next night. This bouncing puck finds the big body of Ian Amsbaugh. Around the horn for Theo Troon. His pass to the point picked off. Could be numbers momentarily for the Foresters. Jumping up on the rush is Justin Ross. Bouncing one toward the big man, Chase Freiermuth, 6'3", 205-pound sophomore. Here's a shot whistled wide off the stick of Hunter Cook. 6'5" sophomore from Colorado. Some big-bodied Foresters. We were doing some research as to exactly what a Forester is, and we did not come to a strong conclusion. Maybe a Forester fan can clue us in. It was sort of an on-campus deal here. Nathan will explain that in a second. So we got play behind the Bulldog goal. Carrying along that blue line. Nice stuff there is a one-timer fanned on by Colin Bella. Loose change there for Julian Jacob. Jules up the ice for Theo Troon. Troon at the red line gains the Forester zone. 2.5 gone by in our third period of a 3-0 hockey game. Lucas Deep, Theo Troon, and Frank Tefelsky, the 3 goal scorers today. So we'll get a little more on that story after this chance up ahead for Nienhuis. Ryder gets taken to the wall, spins it around the blue paint. And no luck there. This shot is gloved by Luke Siska. And now, what's a Forester? We all want to know.
Well, according to the GoForesters.com website, in 1948, the nickname Foresters was selected by students in a contest organized by the Stentor. Other nicknames used in the past included the Gold Coasters, Red Devils, and Jaybirds. So a student-selected name, honestly, Jaybirds doesn't sound too bad, but they go with the Foresters after being called Lake Forest. We even had a conversation about what kind of, Lake Forest, just north of Chicago, Illinois, kind of there, and probably have a lake near their campus and then a lot of forest. So then they go with the almost bear print as their logo. Kind of interesting. I looked up what an actual Forester was, and on Google it just says a person who looks after Forrest and kind of takes care of them and makes sure everything's in order. But here it's more of an animal Forrest.
Oh, here's a chance by Meanhouse. Quick chance out of nowhere. Oh, no surprise where Bulldog comes from, as Bruiser 2 is somewhere near campus. Thinking about his Bulldog skaters right now as this one's off the net and a face-off with 16:31 left in the third period. Adrian out shooting Lake Forest 32-10.
I was a little disappointed we didn't see Bruiser after the end of the first period. Usually have Bruiser shoot out here at the AIA. Bruiser will come out and stop a couple of pucks or a couple of orange balls shot from some fans, but couldn't be bothered here today. Maybe we'll see him tonight at the women's game or hopefully tomorrow for the Saturday slate. He loves to get out on the ice.
That he does. I remember the first Bruiser way back when I went to school here. Every time you go in the Marilat, you get a little choked up seeing that little tribute to the big man. Adrian on the puck here for a moment. Peters fighting forward along the far side half wall. This puck bouncing around the blue line. There's Loretto spinning and shooting it towards Summers. Adrian offside. They regroup. 3-0 Adrian. Max Gildung on it. 6'3" sophomore from Stockholm, Sweden. You think he's still ailing from the Olympics? That's the question. Nice pass there to Deeb. Deeb trying to dance around the Forrester defender. He does. Pass back to the point. Kicked in the zone by Bannister. Now it's Deeb creating space for Summers. Brad breaks in, shoots, and it's off a stick and up and out of play. Nice keep in there by 22 in white.
Summers just decided to take it himself instead of passing to the slot where Peters was. And just off of the chest up into the protective netting. And another good save there from Siska. Seen 32 shots on the night. Stopped 29 of them.
3-0 Bulldogs. 4 minutes and change into this one. This being the third period. Jack O'Hannison on the faceoff. Instead, it's won by 29. Jack's Shower. Julian Jacob for Adrian spinning. Plays it off the wall. Up the ice to Tefelsky, who fans on it. Chance for the Forcers with numbers. They shoot, and Piros with a stop. Nice kick save by the Bulldog netminder. Sophomore transferred in from another D3 power, Utica University. Former Pioneer. Pass looking for Tefelsky. Frank over to O'Hannison. Sliding puck in the dot area. Back out in front from Swade, and a goal for Adrian College. Tefelsky looks to have his second. Sort of a delayed reaction. Opportunistic again is Frank Tefelsky, his second of the afternoon.
Oh, they're unsure if it went in right away. Barely crossed the line. Tefelsky knew it. And then plenty of words exchanged after the fact. Tefelsky letting him know.
Is that a too small?
It kind of looked like it.
I don't know that I've seen that
first.
on the ice. Yeah. You've seen it on the basketball court. Plenty. 4-0 Dogs. They score here early in the third period. 4-0. Top seeded team in the NCAA playoffs. These guys know that. Harris Cup is only a handful of wins away. Here's Saney. Cross-ice feed looking for Theo Troon. Instead, it's Malika, who send it right over to the Foresters. Here goes 20, Philip Quittel. Drop pass, down in front. Nice intercept there by Nick O'Hannison. Up the ice for Amsbaugh. Ian gets around one, but some nice stick work there by the Lake Forest defender 19, Jonah Copre. Blue line for Anthony Malika. His wrister bouncing around, loose in front, and now it's into the glove of Luke Kiska, and we got a Bulldog down on the ice.
It looks like Troon was in there, trying to poke at it after a puck bounced around a few times. Good stop there from Siska again, the reaction, and then one of the Foresters kind of choked him out from behind and took him to the ice, and also Siska threw out a left hook. Kind of pushed him out of the way.
14:09 to go in the third period. 4-0 Bulldogs, game one of two in the quarterfinal round. Here's a shot by Clark. It's blocked by Lake Forest. Number 8 up the wing, Hayden Riva. Riva right side, trying to get around Loretto. Here goes Ben Loretto. Look at that high pass going for Nienhuis. He beats the icing. This big number 10, those long strides from Ryder Nienhuis, the 6'4" sophomore from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. And we have a hand pass to force a whistle with 13:41 to play in the period. As if you're watching, you get a nice view of Wow Cafe. And now Ryan Piros. From Burgers to Bulldogs. Piros has looked good today, 11 saves on 11 opportunities. Face off all the way in the Adrian College zone. That's slapped off the boards by Orpana. Could not clear the zone. Forrester's out in front. Nice close out there by Adrian defensively. As Ryder Nienhuis goes off the glass down the ice, and it will be icing. Not the good kind, not the stuff you get on a cake or a pastry.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines, especially if teams are icing a lot, they're icing so much they could open a bakery.
I like that.
Well, I didn't come up with it. It was from SNL.
Oh. Got to give credit, right? Playing the near side corner boards. Ben Loretto skies it toward the banner, but eluded them. Play out to center momentarily. What a bounce for Lake Forest College. Spinning was 14 Logan Kittleson and Christopher O'Flaherty. Didn't get everything on that shot. 13 minutes left in the third period. 4-0 Adrian College. Bulldogs have scored in every period. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 here in the third. Frank Tefalski netted that one here in the third frame. Over the blue line is Lucas Deeb. Deeb lost it on the toe drag. A nice defense there for 26 to give his guys time to back up. But here's a 2-on-1 quickly for Lake Forest. Oh, what a play. Julian Jacob getting down and getting after it. Here goes Bannister up the wing. Drop for Summers. Going for Deeb. And the defense of the Foresters again. Back and forth we go. Slinky style here at the Arrington. Bannister. Jacob. Summers. Centering feed stolen away by Will Shepard. Summers takes it right back to Jacob at the blue line. He'll wind and fire. Rebound is pushed along. Jacob will let another one go. This one blocked by the Foresters in front. Deeb to the high slot. Now back to the blue line. Bannister spinning. Throws it along into the left side corner. Back behind the goal now with Summers. Brandon will shoot, and it's deflected wide. Good shift here by this line for Coach Adam Phillips in his second full season as head coach. He has spent some time with the program outside of head coaching duties. If you walk toward the exits from the grandstand here at the Arrington, you will see his picture on the 2022 National Championship team. Part of that coaching staff out in Lake Placid, New York. 11:22 to go in the third period. It's a 4-0 Adrian College advantage. Bounding toward the Forester goalkeeper goes that puck, and here's Jake Swade with it out in front to Felski. Oh, it went to his skates instead of his stick. Malika has it go off his twig again. A long glide of number 7. Stops on a dime at the end line. There's Jack O'Hannison, avoids a Forester forechecker. Will Bowman deflected further by Jake Swade. Approaching halfway of our third period. A 4 spot for the Bulldogs as this one goes up into the Forester bench.
Cisco went out to play that puck behind the net. You can just see the difference between the stick handling abilities between these netminders. I was going to say that Piros, I don't think he was a goaltender all throughout his career, at least into his youth. He's pretty good with the stick there. Even on the one where Malika missed it on the far side, Piros was a couple of steps out of his crease, almost like he was going to play it.
Well, you don't have that restricted area in college like you do in other leagues. So you can get out into some dangerous spots if you want to. Play in the Forester zone. Tefelsky knifing after it. He's looking for his hat trick. 2 goals on the afternoon. This one bounding up into the netting and out of play once more.
Just more opportunities where they just flip it up into the protected netting on the outside there. And well, again, Lake Forest is having trouble getting it out. Approaching the 10-minute mark, we talked about maybe Lake Forest backing off a little bit and just playing for the game 2 tomorrow. Keep your eyes, see if we know numbers 14, 15, and 16, some of the leading point scorers for the Foresters.
That draw eventually controlled by Adrian's captain, Jake Swade, puts a shot on Tefelsky, backhands it, nice stop. Another attempt by O'Hannison. Kicked aside by Siska. 10 minutes and 15 seconds remain in our third period. Tefelsky has scored in the stanza for the Bulldogs as Piros gets the snow shower and gets the coverage of the puck.
It gives both sides a chance to change up lines after a couple of plays up into the boards. And Piros usually likes to let it go, but I think with not a lot of numbers back there for the Bulldogs, he's content with holding on to it.
One obvious advantage of being on home ice is the last change, right? You get a stopped puck, there's going to be a face-off, and if you have a matchup you like as coach, you can get it out there every single time, and you see it right there on that draw by Adrian College. Up the far side wing is Clark. Clark tried to feed toward the middle for Saney. Saney throws it that way, too far for Ian Amsbaugh, but Ben Loretto's there to back him up. Troon gets spun into the boards. Saney pushes it right back toward his forward partner, and they'll retreat on defense now as the Foresters are offside, so they need to stop things, reset, and now pursue the forward skating Ben Loretto. Deflected further by Troon. Saney has it back for a shooting Amsbaugh, and he scores. What a weird looking goal, but Amsbaugh will take it from low to high, and the Bulldogs up 5-0.
Yeah,
middle third.
Siska lost track of it. He was maybe thrown off a little bit when he was asking for an ice right off the bat, and then he was looking over his left shoulder even though the puck was on his right. And then it was just Amsbaugh on the far side, got enough lift over the blocker of Siska to put it in the back of the net here.
Did he score that from below the goal line?
Well, that was the fourth.
Oh, that's the
right
other
there.
goal, okay.
It was on the short side there, right near the post. He might have been below the goal line.
What a creative not only passer, but opportunistic shooter is Ian Amsbaugh. And I'm not just saying that because we share first names. But we do have that in common. And I'll let everyone know it as Adrian's on possession here, 5-0 Bulldogs. Amsbaugh joins the party. We got a penalty behind the play. And the box will open for double fours, Julian Jacob. Looks like a rough will be the call. And if you're a Bulldog, that's the only acceptable penalty because, you know, dogs are rough.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I only had one Forrester joke ready. Used it in the second period. Bulldogs to the penalty kill. Foresters have had some chances. There's a broken stick for Adrian. And for Lake Forest, there's 2 twigs in the Bulldog defensive zone. Unorthodox penalty right here. Oh, nice skate through one. A shot goes wide of Piros. Bannister without a stick, and here's a turnover by the Foresters up for Brad Summers, 1-on-3. Summers trying to get around one. He does. Summers nearly got a shot away. Nearly 1-on-3 that time for Summers. Bulldog fans wanted a penalty on that one. And Summers finds himself with it again, shoots it down. 40 seconds gone by on the power play. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lindner with you on the Adrian College Sports Network. Here's a deflected puck. Look out, Coach Phillips. Coach Clark got out of the way quickly that time as well. A faceoff upcoming with 8:03 to go in the third.
Well, Summers really was shorthanded, like the 1-on-3, getting contact from left and right. Still almost had enough strength to muster a shot on there. And over 8 minutes to go here, 1 minute gone and left in the power play for Julian Jacob. Bulldogs had a pretty good opportunity, and Lake Forest has had a pretty strong power play. Obviously haven't put one in the back of the net, but they've gotten shots on net and really moved it around well.
Other Harris Cup quarterfinal series dropping the puck this weekend. We got Aurora hosting Milwaukee School of Engineering, 6 p.m. Central Time. As Piros gets in front of that one, he'll cover that up. Nice stop by number 1. St. Norbert hosts Concordia, Wisconsin, 7 p.m. Central. You do the math, that's 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Trine in the Eastern time zone will host Marion. That's at 7 p.m. That's for today. Game 2 is ready to go for Saturday. We will be back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow. .7:45 and counting in the third period. 40 seconds left on the Lake Forest power play. They have the puck in the Bulldog zone. Here's a look, a shot high. I think it may have hit the mask of Piros. I heard plastic. And Ryan there to glove it up.
And might have caught him in the mask there, but quickly into the glove of the long shot from the point here. Off the pass first from Puccini. And a lot of traffic in front, so a really nice job from Ryan to cover that thing up.
Yeah, not the tallest guy in net, listed at 5'10", $160 is the sophomore from Howell. Out there killing this penalty with his 4 skaters in front of him. 19 more seconds to go in the Lake Forest power play, trying to find the back of the net today. 10 seconds left. And that's a steal by Swade, and that will do it for the Lake Forest power play. 0-4 contest for the visitors from the greater Chicago area. Jacob out of the box. Skates over the bench and gives a couple of people on the bench a snow shower. Jim McNair, I think one of the recipients of that, the head athletic trainer for the team. Face-off coming up, 6:48 to go in our third period.
And maybe just a little frustration there from Jules. Heads over to the bench. He's kind of demonstrating. I only did this to him. How could that be called a penalty?
Right. And thanks for tuning in to our broadcast of Adrian College NCAA men's hockey. Pass to the front, stolen by Adrian. Here goes Peters. And deep, they kind of collide with each other, and teams go back and forth at neutral ice. Along with yours truly, Ian Went, we have Nathan Lidner on the call with you, Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell behind the scenes, along with Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift. Majority student run. I'll say majority. You got former students too, so it's a student and alumni broadcast, I guess you could say. Face-off coming up at center ice. Brad Summers gets the heave-ho. And the freshman from Calgary, Alberta, Aiden Peters, will do the honor. Won cleanly by the Foresters, who will need to find some positive momentum in this third period to take ahead to tomorrow. If they want a chance at the big-time upset. Bulldogs, though, flexing their muscle here on a Friday afternoon. Into the zone this time, it's 44, Jack Rispin, freshman from Ontario. Behind the goal there, Peters just bounced over the stick of Brad Summers. Off the glove of Malika. Bannister gets around to Forster, to the middle for Deeb. Left side for Summers, he gets pushed off possession, and a couple of guys go down. Oh, Deeb nearly with a nice deke at the high slot. Things kind of opening up here at the Arrington. Logan Kittleson back across, a shot, what a stop by Piros. It's loose, another chance, Ryan is down. Puck is somewhere, it's not frozen yet. Here's another chance, they score. A Forrester goal makes it 5-1, 5:23 left in the third. Persistence paid off for the visitors, and they break through the goose egg. 17 Max Jaldung with the goal for the Foresters.
Boy, what a broken play there. Just a 3-on-1 opportunity and sprawled out to try to make a stop. A beautiful play by Piros at the beginning. And then later just whack, 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 and put pucks towards the net. A lot of bodies in front. I was just going to say that Foresters they've won a couple of faceoffs recently, and then to have the momentum going into tomorrow, you know you're going to get the same netminder in Ryan Piros, so if you can put one past him, then you know you can get across them, kind of dull his confidence. I mean, if Piros goes into tonight, after a shutout, his confidence is at an all-time high, but after letting up the one goal just right there, it really kind of just get to him.
Forster's looking for more here. This shot off the leg of Piros. Behind the Bulldog goalie they go, and again, just one shutout this season for Piros, and we got a penalty coming up to Adrian College. Again, it was the Peters Cup clinching game last week against Trine that Piros picked up his first shutout. He will not have one today, as he's going to lose one of his better defensemen, Ben Loretto, for a slash for what he hopes is 2 minutes. We'll see what happened here. Yeah, that's a slash.
After the puck left the area there, no better time for Ryan Piros to have that shutout there in the conference clinching game to win this regular season. It's just a very surprising stat. Only one shutout on the year, despite a really nice season there from sophomore.
Great numbers for Piros. He's back killing this penalty as Loretto was sitting for slashing and a block that time by Devin Orpana. There's another attempt that's blocked by Ohannesson off his hand, and he's in some pain. That's Nick Ohannesson. He's going to crouch near Piros. Waiting, shooting, Ryan with a stop. They swipe away at it. It's kicked the side of the corner. 30 seconds gone by on the power play. Here's an attempt, and they score on the short side. That was Max Geldung once more. Or rather, 11 let that one go. Chase Fryermuth, and it's a 5-2 game with 4:18 to go.
Well, the penalties are letting the Foresters hang around here. The initial shot from Geldung and the tip from Fryermuth. Only a 3-goal game now, 4 minutes to go. And this is really what you wanted here for Lake Forest. Even if you can't come back in the third period, it's definitely the momentum you want going into game number 2 tomorrow.
You said it, these two teams have to play a second game in this quarterfinal round. The semis and the championship are just single game elimination. There goes Lake Forest once more, and they lose it near neutral ice. I think Julian Jacob has a broken stick, so he gets a fresh one there. Right back into the action quickly. Bannister circles his goal. At Bannister up the wing for Theo Troon. Troon with a goal today. Here's Saney. Back for Amsbaugh. Saney shoots off the post. Did that not go in? And the rebound stays out as well. Luke Siska getting after it in that blue paint. How did that first one not go in?
We heard the iron, and it sounded more of a deeper pitch, so I thought it would be lower on the iron. See if we can catch it on the replay here. And then Siska was caught way far out of his net. The initial shot bounced out, and then he turns around, puts the glove on it. It's a tremendous job there. It turned out to a really nice game. That's up to 40 shots seen on the night for Siska.
35 saves today. Tune into our 3 stars of the game following this broadcast. 3:30 left in the third period. 5-2 Adrian College. 2 straight goals by Lake Forest. Saney from the wall. Down deep. Amsbaugh lost it. Throws one on net, and he scores anyway. What resiliency by the senior. Amsbaugh with his second.
Well, speaking of the 3 stars, I think Amsbaugh just cemented himself into one of those, along with probably Tefelsky. Get to that in a moment. They're just wait, and then finally throw a shot on net after Siska was just sprawled across the paint. And a really good response there for the Bulldogs to almost seal the deal here pretty much with 3 minutes and change left to go in the third period. Now a 4-goal advantage.
Eerily similar to the scores from mid-January when these two teams squared off. A couple of Bulldog wins here at the Arrington. Swayed around the back of the goal. Takes a tumble. Working to get back toward that puck. Right there helping him out is Jack O'Hannison. That's a freshman helping out a senior in the corner. Here's Tefelsky. Frank out in front. A shot by O'Hannison blocked before it got on goal. Ben Loretto with a stop at the blue line. A spinning Frank Tefelsky. Far side boards. Pinching in is Clark. To the blue line for his defense partner, Ben Loretto. Back behind for Clark. Spinning one out in front as O'Hannison was double teamed on that one. And a hit up high. That's going to be a penalty coming up to Lake Forest. Oh, he's still going after it. Will Shepard getting into the grill of Jack O'Hannison.
We've seen Shepard go to the box earlier for a post-whistle penalty and a couple more scrums on the far side there.
I mean, that's obvious. That's right by the play. 2:33 to go in the third. We'll likely see some kind of power play.
On the other side here,
I was mistaken before. They're sending a few.
In front of the net, the referee with the orange was not breaking up the scrums, but he decides after the whistle he's going to send two of them off, and two of them Adrian College. See how many guys go in the box here.
Yeah. Well, again, now looking eerily similar with lots of penalties in the third period. Adrian's captain's going to go. Exchange pleasantries with two Foresters. So it looks like a Bulldog power play. Of what variety, we'll find out. They're I heard a 10-minute given out to one of the Foresters. They're ushering one of them out of the box. Yeah, they're going to send Will Shepard to the showers early. For those high hits on O'Hannison up near the neck area. Now you got to wonder if they attach a game to that. That would probably carry over into tomorrow. I don't know that they did that. We'll check the official scoring when we get it. Right now it's an Adrian College power play. 2:33 to go. Give you another rundown of our wonderful crew this afternoon. Yours truly, Ian Wendt. I'm with Nathan Lidner. Our directors today, Josiah Durrell and Josh Mitchell. Rest of our crew, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift. Providing your audio and visual aids today. If you're a Bulldog fan, you got to feel pretty good about this one. 6-2 score. Up 5-0. A nice response after Lake Forest scored a couple here in the third. So we got a 5-on-4 power play out of all of that. Bulldogs with the one skater advantage. Face-off taken. Loretto. Now it's O'Hannison over the red line. Got his pocket picked. Skating back down for it is Ben Loretto. Bulldog defenseman number 4, junior from Mississauga, Ontario. Left it there for Saney. O'Hannison. Now it's Troon. Loretto. Bannister. Two defensemen, three forwards on the ice right now. O'Hannison left side circle. Jack hesitates. Back for Loretto. Jack. But look at Troon working out in front of that goal. O'Hannison will shoot it. Just went high. Troon's not the biggest guy, but look at 16 parked in the crease. O'Hannison. He'll try again. Siska with a save. Bannister with the rebound. Back to the blue line for Loretto. Halfway through the power play. One-timer whistled wide. That's going to leave a mark on that glass behind as both teams make line changes halfway through Adrian College power play. Goose is going to spend this whole power play announcing all those penalties. Look at Amsbaugh in on goal, and the 5-hole denied by Siska. What a stop that time. Amsbaugh looking for more. Approaching the final minute of our third period. Clark, drop pass for Amsbaugh. Bulldogs having trouble at their blue line. 3-point night for Patrick Saney. 2 goals, 1 assist for Ian Amsbaugh, 2 goals for Frank Tefelsky. Amsbaugh through the Forest. Tefelsky a bid for 3. It's off the upper part of the Forester keeper. That power play is going to expire. So it'll be 5-on-5 for hopefully 30 seconds unless we get some extra stuff. 5-on-5 hockey. Clark through neutral ice, had it taken away. On with momentum is Riva. He'll shoot. Blocked in front, out into the blue paint. No Forster there to clean that up. Final moments of the third period. And Adrian College will head to tomorrow afternoon with a 1-0 lead over Lake Forest College. The top seed flexing their muscle on a Friday afternoon. And that'll do it for this one. It's another Bulldog victory. This one in the NCAA quarterfinal. Game 1 in the books. They'll look to go for the sweep tomorrow. Same place, same time, same opponent, 2 o'clock here at the AIA. Nathan, what did you think about this one?
Yeah, I mean, step 1 in the right direction for the Bulldogs. Win 1 of 4 in order to take the Harris Cup trophy home and get that automatic bid. I think up and down, really, it was fast-paced both ways. Obviously, both teams come out with a lot of energy, and then we move forward. Look at some of the goals here at the end. Just moving forward. I mean, Ian Amsbaugh just weaving right through, completely juked the guy out. Tried to go 5-hole, because usually he's one of those guys that's going to go with the top corners. So he thought, hey, I'm going to try for the 5-hole. And this one was a really good performance by the Bulldogs. A little scary there towards the end of the third period when you've seen Piros let a couple goals in, but then a good response there from Amsbaugh to end the period. And I think he's definitely going to be one of the 3 stars. Those last couple of names you mentioned there would probably be one of the 3 stars here for me. Would be Patrick Sainey, Ian Amsbaugh, and I'll have to go with Frank Tefelsky with the 2 goals.
A couple of 2-goal efforts, along with Theo Troon, Lucas Deeb getting the job done for Adrian College. Ryan Piros with 17 saves in goal. And they'll look to complete the sweep tomorrow afternoon. We'll take a quick break, and we will be back with our post-game show. The final score from the AIA, Adrian College 6, Lake Forest College 2. We'll be back with more post-game show right here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
To become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready whenever.
Oh, welcome back to the AIA Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs celebrating their 6-2 victory in the NCAA quarterfinal round. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lindner up in the broadcast booth with you. It's time for the selection of the 3 stars of the game as selected here at the facility. All 3 Bulldogs. Nathan, tell us all about it.
Well, 3rd star, number 23, Frank Tefelsky, 2 goals on the night. 6 shots, all of them on goal, so very efficient from him. The 2nd star was Patrick Sainey, no goals, but 3 assists for the young sophomore. Usually one of the higher goal scorers, but this time he was dishing it out as opposed to now your 1st star, Ian Amsbaugh. Got more of the goals here, the senior. 2 goals, 1 assist for a 3-point night. He takes the crown here for the 1st star and the player of the game here in Game 1 of the Harris Cup quarterfinal.
All right, quick scoring summary for this one. Lucas Deeb got things going at 10:56 of the 1st period for Adrian, made it 1-0 Bulldogs. Then it was Theo Troon in the 2nd period, 2:29 in, and then 6:06 into the 2nd period, Frank Tefelsky scores his first of the afternoon. Frank scored another one, 5:03 into the third period. Made the score 4-0. The fifth Adrian goal was by Ian Amsbaugh. Made it 5-0, 10:35 into the period. Then Lake Forest got on the board. It was Max Geldung finding the back of the net, then Chase Fryermuth on the power play. It was 5-2 at that point, and then Ian Amsbaugh finds Nylon again, his second of the afternoon, the final score of 6-2. All right, quick look ahead to tomorrow, Nathan. Some positive things from the Foresters in that third period. Not so much in the first 40. They need a better start tomorrow if they want to force a minigame.
Yeah, for sure. They hopefully want to put up a goal in the first period. They were only losing 1-0 after the first 20 minutes here, so it was a good positive, and then you go down 3-0 at the end of the second. I think if you can get an early goal and really kind of set the tone, especially if you can get the first one on the board and kind of take the crowd out of it, I expect a much larger crowd here tomorrow for the Saturday afternoon game. If you can kind of set the tone, maybe have a big hit or an early goal to get past Ryan Piros, that can really set the tone and have a good 60 minutes. You got to play a full 60 minutes here for game 2, and you got to force a mini game. It would be 20 minutes after that. You just got to take it one play at a time, one puck drop at a time. They got a couple of face-offs there late in the third period where they were winning it and kind of moving it up and down. Obviously got those goals on the scramble drill, but you also got to stay out of the box. You had a couple of penalties there. One of the more higher penalized teams in the NCAA, almost 20 minutes a game, and you saw that here tonight with one of those misconducts there from Will Shepard. So you got to stay out of the box and capitalize on the Bulldogs' mistakes, where if they can't really keep their passes on the tape and they're going to commit a couple of penalties, you got to take advantage of it.
And if you're the Bulldogs, key to getting a sweep tomorrow?
Well, just stay within yourself. You know what you did here tonight. You scored 6 goals on a whole lot of shots. So just pepper it and really use your skills, use your speed to get past the Lake Forest defenders. You know you have the opportunities, and just on the other side as well, take advantage of the Foresters' mistakes and really just play within yourself and do what you do.
With that, we will say good afternoon, but we're not done today. 7 o'clock. Puck drop for the Adrian College NCAA women. They will take on Trine University in their Slots Cup quarterfinal game number 1. A big thanks to our crew, Nathan Lidner, Josiah Durrell, Josh Mitchell, Michael Hale, Keegan Wade, and Dakota Clift. Yours truly, Ian Wentz, saying so long and good afternoon from the Arrington Ice Arena. Final time, the score, Adrian College 6, Lake Forest College 2. That's your home for Bulldog hockey, the Adrian College Sports Network.